been a while. It has been a while since the Iron Venom company came to you on YouTube, and let's fix that here. We got an upgrade going on for a gymnasium. I've got pretty much all the important upgrades to the Argo, and it's really at this point just the random leftover stuff, which helps with morale and stuff, so that's all that's really coming. We're on Tarragona, and we have a Flashpoint available, so let's just quickly look over what we got to bring to the table. From a mech warrior standpoint, we got some high morale on Josephine Bond, aka Battlecry. She is our guts lady, with some gunnery abilities as well. Chimera is also looking good, although not one of our stronger mech warriors, in fairness. We have Victoria Peterson, aka Noodle. She's a gunner. We have Shutter, who's also about that gun life. And then we have Sidewinder, who's an interesting mix of kind of just about everything, really. I mean, predominantly guts. Basically kind of about the same kind of deal we have with Bond. Then we have Unicorn. He is our scout pilot with his ability to use tactics, or with his ability to use advanced sensors and his ace piloting skills. Walnuts currently has high spirits, but he doesn't have his second skill yet. And I'm not sure what it's going to be, to be honest, but probably piloting. Probably ace piloting. And then we have Marato Pearson Zebroid, who is a ace tactician with some additional piloting skills. So, you know, kind of a secondary scout option. And then in the mech bay, we have two assault mechs in the form of a Zeus and a Highlander, a heavy catapult, and then a whole bunch of medium options with a Hunchback, a Centurion, and a Vindicator, as well as a Panther and a Commando as light backup options. Pretty rich right now with almost 5 million C-bills. Let's just have a look if there's anything interesting in the store right now. That Rifleman 3N salvage, that's kind of neat, but it wouldn't give us a mech. I'm always interested in Victor salvage, of course, but nothing really super intriguing, and no black market connection here, so let's just get on with it. Flashpoint available, let's go. Of unknown origin. Alright. High orbit around Tarragona. Reynold Yamaguchi, Draconis Combined Liaison. Well, Commander Moffrey, here we are, standing astride the ragged edge of civilization, where the star map meets their end. Thank you for joining me in this cheerless place. Most reputable mercenary companies wouldn't venture this far outside of the atmosphere. Are you calling us dirty? That's what gives us our edge, Bob. Throwing up money at us, and we will do whatever you want. Why is my headset continuously changing volume? That's weird. A sentiment worth drinking to, but alas, my reserves have run dry. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. Sentiment worth drinking to, but alas, my reserves have run dry, and I cannot replenish them here. They will swill. The swill they peddle out of Tarragona is insult to the very concept of wine. All this brings me the reason I've called for you. I have a job for you. I need it done quickly. My situation is rather desperate, you understand. Let's get this on. Captain Genku Mangorian of the Subaki Salvage Works. He has fallen into the clutches of a frontier crime syndicate. I need you to get him back. Interesting. Continue. Come on, we're to coordinate his rescue. The captain of yours must be quite the guy. Oh no, Miss Byer. By all accounts, he's a horrid, rancid turnip that walks as a man. But this particular turnip has found something of great value on one of his forays into deep periphery, and House Kurita wants it. Kind of something are we talking about? This could be interesting. Lost Tech ships are always a bit of an interesting thing. A ship, I don't know what kind. The ISF dossier that I received refers to it only as a derelict spacecraft of unknown origin. The vagueness of the language is intentional, of course. The Cretan intelligence community is quite adept at gathering information, but almost farcically bad at sharing it. We know the type. I assume your government sent you to recover this mysterious spacecraft. You overestimate my position, Doctor. My superiors don't want me anywhere near the Pressless derelict. On the contrary, the less involvement my superiors require me, the better. I don't belong out here, Commander. I feel the need to spiritually cleanse myself at this place. And for the moment my assignment is complete, I will travel to Heretitus, where I'll be submerged myself in an ocean of ice. All I need is Captain Magorian, and that is where you come in. Alright, so what are we up against? They're petty criminals. They kidnapped an important person. Important comment. They wouldn't even be worth discussing. Hey, no. You don't know, do you? No. Oh, I'm sure they mentioned one of the intermediate beings that was subjected back when I saddled with this assignment. But those are 2 months and several dozen bottles of... Don't look at me like that. I had to drink it quickly. It wouldn't keep, you see. All right. Okay, do we have any intel here? I mean, this is the least that I've ever had to really go with here. Well, incompetence. All right. We're going in blind. This is not great. All right. So with the 2 scars up, or 2 skulls up, I'm assuming we're not going to get much in the way of interesting salvage, so I'm going to go a little bit more for cash. So obviously we're going to bring the 2 assault mechs. We're going to bring the catapult because it gives us LRM fire and a nice mix of things, and then we'll bring the Vindicator. So Unicorn in the Vindicator, Battle Cry in... I need to remember, do I usually have Battle Cry in the Zeus or the Highlander? I want to say she usually drives the Zeus, and that would mean I'm in the Highlander. So let's try that. You can tell it has been a while since I've done anything with this whole thing. And we'll bring Walnuts because he's got the high. Oh, I don't want Walnuts actually. Not in that mech. That's the problem. It's a Zabroid who has the big tacticals for the indirect fire on stuff with the catapult. So we will probably bring him. Or it could be Noodle. Now, you know what? I can't not take advantage of Walnuts' high spirits. So what we're going to do is we're going to put myself in the catapult. And then he can drive the Highlander. All right. Let's do this. Does feel good to be getting back into this game. Been super busy with racing admins, and also I've kind of delved deep into Super Mega Baseball. So if you want to see some videos on that, the second game, not the third game. I don't have the third game. I'm not paying $60 for it. Until I figure out that, you know, I really, really enjoy the game. But I'm in the process of fine-tuning that right now, as well as building a bunch of teams out of... Kind of just dragged out one of my old high school yearbooks, and I'm just throwing players into the game out of that. So that'll be, you know, that'll be fun. All right, let's get on with this. Okay, Commander, unidentified crime syndicate forward base should lie somewhere up ahead. Stick your neck out far enough, and you're bound to find it. Yeah, and who knows what else. I probably don't have to remind you this, boss, but Shugo Yamaguchi couldn't tell us who these criminals are or what kind of firepower they're packing. Yeah, we don't know what's happening. Here we go. Okay. So... yeah, I don't want to take the most direct route because that just puts me into a obvious possible ambush position. So let's move it up slow.
Good to go. Consider me there.
There we go. You actually, I'm gonna send Walnuts in first if I can. He's an assault mech. Okay. Now, the question is, can Unicorn actually do a... No, he couldn't. Ah! We completely whisked that. So, Catapult in the back, Zeus to the front. Alright. Here we go. What do we got? We've got one medium mech so far. So, I'm going to jump jet in the Scout. Got eyes, Commander. Okay. Looks like 2 mechs. So 45-ton mech, blackjack. It's super threatening. It's a laser blackjack. So I'm going to use myself to scout out, which is a bit of a bad idea with this, but it does allow us to get a full 3 mechs worth of alpha strikes into this Centurion. So I'm going to say that it is totally worth it. And large lasers plus LRMs. I do really like this Highlander build. I think it's very good. I'm still not sold on this Zeus build, to be honest, but I don't like Zeuses. I guess is what it comes down to. Especially not in this game, to be honest. I just think you can't really... For an assault mech, it just doesn't pack a lot of firepower. I want to keep an eyeball on that other mech, the blackjack. Now, at the same time, I don't like Vindicators in MWO, but I like them in this game. So, you know, there is that. Taking a little bit of fire on Unicorn. That's less than ideal. Him and my Sidewinder are not really meant to take any damage. Okay, so this guy's already gone, so I don't feel moving up with the catapult and littering him full of holes. Okay. Now, Walnut has jump jets, but cannot get down there. So, unfortunately, this means all he gets to do is launch his pitiful LRM launcher. Kind of want to make that a little bit bigger. I might swap out the SRM6s for SRM4s and upgrade the LRM capacity a little bit. Next time the Highlander needs service, I don't want to... Oh, we have a third mech. It's a large laser on a medium 55-tonner. Doesn't honestly narrow it down a ton. Could be a Shadowhawk. Could be a Wolverine. Actually, I guess there's no Shadowhawks that I think the default builds have large lasers. So Wolverine or Griffin would be my guess. Alright. Kind of really wish that I could have got a lock on the other guy, but we'll rein it in. Such a waste having Sidewinder in that thing, but it is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to go for the kill shot with Battlecry. Oh, Battlecry can get a shot on him. Okay.
I'm there.
What is it? It is a Wolverine. But the long-term capability, the long-range capabilities of the Highlander are way better. So, oh, never mind. Actually, he's still gonna be on the ground next turn, isn't he? Okay. So what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do is jump up, use the Highlander to target the Wolverine, and then what we'll probably be able to do is, oh, okay. Reinforcements. Alright, he went for the Zeus. That is ideal. The Zeus has a tremendous amount of armor, being an assault mech. Right. Can I? There we go. Keeps the scout nice and safe away from the main threat. Not getting the called shot I wanted, though, but it is enough to get the kill, which was the goal.
Target neutralized.
Okay, so the Wolverine's next up. We've got 2 assault mechs and a heavy mech to do stuff with. Looks like they've just got 3 medium mechs, is my guess. Let's do a reserve. Do the jump jets with walnuts. And let this guy have it. Full alpha. Blew through the armor on both of his. Torsos, which is lovely. And we can do a full alpha with the catapult. His torso is completely without... We're just going to adjust here to put the front to the incoming fire. And that should be a kill. Thank you. So, part 1 of the mission done. Next up, we got to deal with the reinforcements.
Ready for orders.
We're just going to bleed off some heat here and get a sensor lock.
Sensors.
Phoenix Hawk. Laser boat. Hunchback. And something with some LRMs, but beyond that, I don't know. This makes the Hunchback my priority target right now, I think. It's a little bit more dangerous than a Phoenix Hawk. Especially with that big honking AC-20 on it. Which, if you've been following this series, you know that I am extremely afraid of the AC-20. And it should be located on the right torso here. So call right torso, called shot. Going after the AC-20 if I can.
Standing by.
Can't get it this time. Is there a way? There we go.
Jumping.
I have to jump out of cover, but you're an assault mech. You can take it. You're a big boy. Take the SRMs off to save some heat. And there we go. So I got one mech in the red line area. But otherwise it's not too bad. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So let's move up Unicorn. I guess we have to go for the Phoenix Hawk with this attack. Which means I'm not going to be able to take advantage of the... Oh, I'll get one. I'll get the catapult shot in on the Hunchback before he can move. So it's not a complete waste. I am putting this catapult in probably way more danger than I should, but I really do want to get fire on him. And I don't absolutely hate it. They're also being kind of silly and going after the assault mech a lot. So that does help out.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so the Highlander... We'll just go with the lasers then. Into the Phoenix Hawk. Also do want to put some upgraded lasers on that if I get the chance. I think I have some lying around. Oh, what are you? You are a Vindicator. Okay, so yeah, the Highlander is the heaviest of the bunch. And again, I'm just going... I want that right torso. Because that is the AC-20, and I got it. So that's their biggest weapon. Gone. Feels good. Now, the only problem is now this Phoenix Hawk is kind of in a position where it can wreak some havoc on my mechs.
Commander.
So we're going to jump up with the... Is there any way? There's no way. I got to come back here? What about over... Okay, this probably makes more sense. And we're going for that Phoenix Hawk. I know that we generally don't want to change targets mid-combat. It's an inefficient use of firepower. But I just am not really worried about that, about the abilities of the Hunchback when it is taken away from the AC-20. Like, the AC-20 was the big problem. We got the AC-20. Now this Shadow Hawk, or this Phoenix Hawk, because of its location, is the most important. You can see why. He's only got the 2 lasers, although Battlecry now does have an exposed leg. Which could mean a little bit of repair time. part of me wants to move the Highlander to start taking some fire, but at the same time, I also don't really want to shoot anything but this Phoenix Hawk. So, I didn't at the time. Which means what I'll do is I'll have to back up the Zeus, but I really, really, really can't. It doesn't have any jump jets, so we'll go here. It's probably my best bet. And there we go. Phoenix Hawk dealt with. Should fall over. There we go. So the Phoenix Hawk has been pretty much entirely eliminated as a threat. The Hunchback is also largely eliminated as a threat. That leaves the Vindicator, though I do want to kill this Phoenix Hawk if I can, because they're just, even without any weapons, it's kind of annoying. Can I get away with just, I guess, the PPC was really what was possibly going to get me the kill, but whatever, still got it. And now the Vindicator will move. And he is now my target. Doing okay, but that leg is a concern. But otherwise, I'm not overly concerned by anything. So, catapult up first. Full Alpha Strike. Not that the Alpha Strike is much, if we're being honest, but there we go. Absolutely shredded the one side of him. Now I'm giving my back to the Hunchback, but I am also hoping that maybe the Highlander can kill the Hunchback this turn. So, Walnuts, I need you to pull through for me. I know you're a little bit hot, but can we get this done? Alright. I'm going to use a Precision Strike. That way I do have possibly the Catapult and the Vindicator to take shots. Probably just the Vindicator, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, no, wait. This should work out in my favor. Alright, so the Vindicator is also struggling with heat, as it often is, if we're being honest. Sensors impaired. He does get a shot in, but that means I don't have to worry about him this turn now. So, keep moving up Sidewinder's Catapult. Fully unload into the Vindicator, and we rip him up pretty good. He's down to just a PPC. Alright, so this needs to kill you, and then I need to kill the Hunchback with the Highlander. That is the plan.
Good to go.
Come on, bucko. That's the best I can do. That is kind of sad. But I can make it a called strike. Center torso. And get the job done. Okay. So, we've retrieved the captain, in theory.
Location confirmed.
Or, well, we will.
Moving to position.
We did it with no pilot injuries and only some mech damage for the incoming transmission. Oops. Valentine Il Raspito Haas. The whole operation is being overseen by the Bauman Group. Me and my associates, we're just pirates. Just little fish in a big pond. But you take it from me, if you cross Notker Bauman, you are done. Appreciate the warning, but we'll take our chances. Secure the base, Commander. Take anyone down that stands in your way. I didn't get that first part that you said, of course. Alright, let's do this. Nice job, kids. Never seen a company dig its own grave so enthusiastically as you just did. You're dead now, by the way. When Norman Bauer gets wind of what you've done, Yeah, we get it. Just give me a second to block your transmission. And there, that's better. To be honest, I probably would have let him keep talking. He was giving away shit. Alright. So we have not found the captain yet. But we have handled the battle. So we're off to a good start here. Salvage. Any interesting equipment? Nah, nothing really. Alright, so we'll go for mech salvage. The Wolverine 6K is the one that I'm probably the most interested in. Actually, it's the only one I'm interested in, so let's grab a large laser on top of that. And continue on here. Okay. We undoubtedly have part 2 of this whole thing. According to Dr. Murad's interpretation of the files we recovered, Captain Megorian is being held in a safe house somewhere under the ruins of New Volchi. Care to fill us in on the details, Dr. Murad? Absolutely. According to the intelligence I've uncovered, Dr. Megorian is currently in the custody of Zeta Lance. From what I gather, they're basically the Bauman Group's fix-it crew. All highly disciplined, old former Great House mobility. Noker Bauman needs a job done. They're the ones he turns to. Alright, so they are competent. They've been moving Captain Megorian from location to location every couple of days. I don't have a fix on his current position, but I was able to find Zeta Lance's expected patrol route. If you destroy their mechs and get me access to their combat computers, I can retrace their steps and find Captain Megorian. So this could probably be a hard one. Alright. Been doing some digging on Dr. Bauman and his organization. Turns out they basically run the black market. Half the contraband that flows through the frontier city reports of call got there by way of the Bauman Group. And, I mean, we're basically going nowhere with this. You know all those strange new weapons that have been flooding the market recently? Give you 3 guesses where they came from. I feel like we only need 1. You think they came from the derelict. I guess that tracks, but how? The ship's stuffed with gills with high-tech weaponry. Who the hell put it there in the first place? Couldn't hazard a guess, Samir, but Darius is right. This isn't a simple rescue operation. The ship is important. These weapons have to be lost tech. And some of them, like the coil beam, are totally absent from the Starleak's historical records, at least as far as I understand it. We have to pursue this, Darius. I need to know more. Wouldn't say no to finding out more myself, Doctor. There's probably money in it, but we're hired to rescue Captain Megorian. That needs to remain our focus. That said, it should happen into something the answers we're looking for. We should absolutely pursue them. Can't argue with that. Now let's get our job done. I don't like how they don't give me like options to really steer this anymore. Alright. So let's quickly look at the mech warriors and see if we can afford any upgrades.
Yes, Commander. Standing by.
I mean, Chimera can do tactics, but unless I'm going to put Chimera in a long-range missile boat, that doesn't really make any sense to do so. So nothing really happening here. All right. What's the status of the Zeus? Can we get that repaired quick? We can get that repaired in 1 day. Okay, that's good. Might as well just do the move forward 1 day to get the Zeus back and operational, and get on to the second phase of the contact. I'm kind of interested in the salvage here, though. This Zeta Lance sounds like good shit. Do you want to swap the Vindicator out for something? I don't really have anything to do. Like I could bring the Hunchback or the Centurion, but realistically, there's nothing really all that better. So like this is pretty much the predominant lance right now for me. So let's roll. Let's do this. Hopefully something cool comes in the way of salvage this time. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. But then again, it is also a tool skull mission. Although I find the skulls sometimes are not super... they're not super accurate. Ooh, nuclear wasteland. Fun. What do you think we'll run into? Some heavies at least? Zalance should be somewhere ahead of you, just ahead of you, Commander. There. Huh, that's strange. What is it, Meyer? Sensors are picking up a weird signal coming from an object in geosynchronous orbit. Sort of a blip. It was there, but then... Hold on, I've got eyes on our targets. Zalance is on the move, and it's heading this way. Incoming transmission. Zalance Mech Warrior. Iron Venom, you're here. Big mistake. Mr. Bauman wants your head, and we intend to deliver. What a coincidence. We're here for your heads, too. May as well get to it, Commander. Give them hell, and when you're done, we'll recover their combat computers for Dr. Murad.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, chances are that we probably outweigh them, right? I mean, we've got 2 assault lances, or 2 assault mechs. It's a 2 skull mission. Like, there's no way we're facing off against anything like that heavy, right? Ooh, incoming drop pod. Judged by the trajectory, they were launched from an orbiting platform that our sensors had marked as space junk. According to my readings, it's completely unmanned, at least 300 years old. That would make it a relic of the Star League. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, this has become... They have a light mech. Two. What kind of elite lance has a flea and a locust? Come on. I wanted salvage. Oh. Okay. Let's move the scout. Keep him into some cover. Go after the flea by virtue of it being easier to target. And a Wolverine. I've got 5 salvage, and there's like nothing here I want to salvage. This is terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, like a hunchback is cool. It's cool to get salvage of a... Like, it's cool stuff. It's cool stuff, but it's stuff that, like, at this point in the game, I'm just beyond really being excited about any of this. Like, there was a time when a fleet was exciting. It's just, it's not now. Alright, Highlander will take the brunt of the punishment this time, I think. As it was the Zeus who did last time. Alright. 1 light mech down. Next up, I think I'm going to go for the Wolverine. It is the biggest threat by a reasonable long shot. If I precision strike it, I can bring it. I can work it so that I should get shots on it before it moves with the Vindicator. Oh, here we go. We got drones on the field. Boss Starly Guerra. Looks like you call him, Doc. I did, but it's incredible. They must have been sitting dormant on that platform since centuries. See how new they all look? They look new, and that's a bad thing. I give them 20 seconds before they tear right into us. We'll deal with that when it comes. Zalance is our primary target. The drones firing you. I'm intrigued what these drones are going to do. This could be intriguing. Alright, so the Locust is running. A little bit weird that the Locust has already taken that much damage. I haven't shot it. Did I? Did I mess up and shoot the Locust as well as the,
On my way.
as well as the fleet? I don't think I did. Anyways, still working the Wolverine over. So, the called shot allows us to move the catapult before the Wolverine can go, so it gives me an extra shot of shooting. Okay. The drones are moving. The drones are moving. Okay. Now, the LRM boat usually sits in the back, but I kind of want to try and take this Wolverine out. So I'm stepping up so I can use the lasers and get the kill. There we go. That means I have 2 assault mechs that can pound on this hunchback. Just because I have heat problems, we'll refrain from firing the LRMs. And then Battlecry can move up with the very heat-efficient Zeus. I guess that's the one good thing about the Zeus, is it is very heat-efficient.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay, that'll get us another shot with the Vindicator before it can move. And the Locust is bugging out. Not terribly surprising. I would not stick around if I were him either. I am a little bit worried about the Vindicator right now. It has taken a little bit more of a beating than I would like, so I'm just going to use it as an LRM boat for a little bit. Mostly because I feel like I'm going to be punching that with the Highlander, and assault mechs can often do a lot of damage to someone like a hunchback. Oh, they're shooting at the Locust. That's interesting. That doesn't mean that they're on our side. It just means that they may not have a side. There we go. Big rip down of the hunchback, and down it goes. Might be able. Oh, pilot incapacitated.
Commander?
Excellent. Okay. Well, that just means that we have you to deal with.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's coming back. Not really sure what its options were, to be honest, but that does seem a little bit silly. I am being told that one of my objectives is to destroy the drones, so that does mean that they are not on my side. They're just also not on the Zeta Lance side.
Reporting critical hit.
I'm going to reserve. Mostly because potentially the catapult will be my best bet to deal with the drones. And, you know, that was an easy kill. So, now I'm going to send Walnuts forward, because he has jump jets, to see what he can do about the see if he can see the drones. Can we see the drones? There they are. Okay. Alright. We're just waiting patiently. I was hoping I could get a line of sight on them, but we could not do that. Now, with this, I should be able to.
Got a lock.
So what do these things even have? It'll be the catapult's job to largely snipe them. Okay. So medium pulse laser, SRM4, LRM10. It's pretty heavy firepower for a drone. But not a lot of armor, it appears. Because LRMs usually are actually pretty not good at destroying stuff like this. And they just did. And let's not waste ammo. We'll just throw the lasers at it. Oh, didn't destroy it, though. Okay. And we probably cannot get the Zeus to them, so that might have been a mistake. I still should have the Vindicator's turn before it goes again, though, right? Yeah. So,
Here we go.
not terrible. Should kill it.
Engage.
PPC. Alright, so Zeta Lance down. They were a tremendous letdown. and some drones. Of course, Dr. Murad is really concerned about the derelict. I'm trying to see him disposed. Probably drunk as fuck.
Mission successful.
Alright, so we're probably going to the orbital facility next. I would imagine. Alright, that was kind of let down, but we can get some... We can get a Hunchback 4P out of the deal. I mean, I guess that's cool. 6-hour Wolverine. Nothing else, really. LRM 10 plus, I guess. Go with that. We're very let down by the lack of salvage options there. But we do what we can. The 4P, the 4P is pretty cool. It's the big laser Hunchback where you can just stack medium laser on medium laser, so that's probably what I'll do. Makes it a good little anti-vehicle mech. Up on Nord Origin 3, high orbit, Tarragona. Okay, Meyer, what's the emergency? Remember that orbital platform, the one that launched those drones, is trying to talk to us. The damn thing has pinged our comm system 5 times since you left the planet's surface. I'll pause for a second and let that sink in. We should talk. You say so. I'm establishing contact with a 300-year-old weapon platform. Buckle in, everyone. Shit's about to get weird. Your view screen fills with a cool blue light as Samir establishes contact. The light coalesces and solidifies into an unfamiliar landscape. Interesting. Iron Venom senior staff consists of the following: Vincent Sidewander Maffrey, Commander; Darius Oliveira, Executive Officer; Dr. Murad, Engineer; Yang Vertanen, Chief Mech Tech; Samir Meyer, Pilot Navigator. Is the manifest correct, Commander Maffrey? That's us. To whom or what are we speaking? My official designation is SLDF PTCGVR. I am the last surviving product of the Project Trias Authorization 2765.06.12 by Major General Jeremy McLean of the 19th Army L6 Corps. I have also been programmed to respond to any of the following designations: caregiver, den mother, and we'll go with caregiver. Okay. Okay, Mother Bear. I believe this name was intended to humanize me, but also is also evocative of my primary directive: the gathering and protection of disaster survivors. In this scenario, my metaphorical cubs. This is interesting. Call it Mother. Okay. The ongoing defense of New Volchi is one of my tertiary objectives. When you initiated a firefight in the ruins, I was compelled to intercede. I regret any injury my drones caused your company, and I'm hopeful that the circumstances of our interaction will not prevent us from helping each other in the future. Helping one another. You want us to do something for you. Figures. Everyone's got an angle, even an ancient computer. Of course it does, Meyer. It's a universal constant. Tell us what you need, Mama Bear. Who knows? Maybe we can work something out. For the past half-century, I've been guiding a derelict spacecraft, the Dobrev, towards Tarragona. On the eve of its arrival, it disappeared. I believe the organization you were fighting is responsible for the derelict's disappearance. I must learn where they have taken it. It is imperative that I recover that ship. We're here to rescue Captain Gecko Megorian. He was taken prisoner by the same people who hijacked the derelict. Then we are pursuing complementary objectives, Doctor. I suggest that we pool our resources to achieve them. I don't know enough about you to team up with you yet. If you want our help, you're going to have to answer a few questions. I'm going to go with that one. If you wish, Commander, I'll attempt to provide you satisfactory answers. Said that you were designed to protect disasters. True artificial intelligence, up it extincts. Let's go with just what you're proposing. I will deploy my combat drones to assist you. In return, you will grant me access to the Bauman Group's commander systems after you rescue Captain Megorian. This arrangement should prove purely beneficial to you and your company. I ask nothing, and you can't ask that nothing you cannot give me for free. Sounds reasonable. Form of assistance. Take exactly. Could give you my drones from attack from a nearby armory. This should serve to lure away the prison garrison, clearing the way for a fight for a light, nimble lance to conduct a rescue operation. Alternatively, I could liberate Captain Megorian myself, but I would need your lance to serve as a distraction. Should I choose this objective, I would recommend allocating your heaviest battle mechs for the job. I do think I prefer that one. We will be the distraction, I think. Your decision is acknowledged, Commander Moffrey. While your lance distracts the pursuit garrison, my drones will move to rescue Captain Megorian. You will have him alive and unharmed. Well, that's it then. We have a plan. Let's go, Commander. Time's a wasting. Interesting. This could be weird. This could be very, very weird. I'm not getting sucked. Well, before I go into battle, let's do something with that hunchback that I got. Hello, Hunchy P. Or is it Hunchy P? I think this is the Hunchy P, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's refit. Like I said, we're just basically doing a heavy. We'll do like a 6 medium laser configuration here. There we go. I'll add 1 to each arm just to give the arms something to do. And then on the equipment side of things, I need heat sinks out the frickin' wazoo, please. Because that is the problem with these. They are hot commodities. Just throw one in the head. Might as well. Is that all I have? That's all I have. Can I buy more? Like, just in general, like I need more. Need more heat sinks. Let's grab 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I must say that it's kind of annoying that you just can't buy multiple of like something. Heat sink in both legs. We're getting there. 2 heat sinks there. That leaves me with a half ton to play with. I'm fairly happy with that. So let's beef up the armor. There we go. Confirm. And that will be ready in... I don't know. We'll be ready in 7 days. That's not too bad. Alright. Let's see how long this video's been. This video has been 48 minutes. Alright, so we'll finish it up with this. I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let's go. Same group as before. This is what we're rolling with. So we'll keep rolling with it. Badlands environment. So not terribly friendly to heat. But which the Vindicator and the Highlander do struggle with, but the Zeus and the Catapult are very heat efficient. I really need to find another heavy mech. That would be ideal. Like a Warhammer would be ideal and sweet, but we'll see. Destroy the Bauman Group armory and all defending units. Seeing as their elites had 2 medium mechs, a locust, and a flea, I'm not super worried about the Bauman Group, but here we go. Our distraction is already working. I'm picking up a lance of heavy mechs. Alright. Mother Bear is
Like a nice place to settle
very
down.
sure of herself. Or itself. Don't really know how to talk to. Oh! I see a dragon. Now I also see a locust. Which is, you know, easy to kill. Alright. Okay. So we know there's another heavy mech over here. I would like to just eliminate this Locust. Its movement ability is a bit of a problem, like in the long term. Also, the morale boost you get from just getting that first kill is very useful.
Reporting light damage.
So let's
Yes, Commander.
do this. We're moving very slowly on this terrain, which is a bit interesting. No LRMs, please. Missed with both large lasers. Fantastic.
Standing by.
And then the close combat specialist, Zeus. There we go. Good chance to hit, finally. Should be the kill. Not the kill, but very close.
Critical hit, Commander.
Mess them up.
Alright, so the Locust will move. I still want to eliminate that Locust.
Engaging jump.
Kind of position ourselves to use our armor as effectively as possible from both possible angles of engagement. Kind of interested what that 60-tonner is. Ah, Rifleman 3N. There's some salvage for that also available. So, of course, this is the one that I picked zero choice salvage. You know, that would be how this would work, wouldn't it? All right, so the dragon first, because if I do have the ability to grab some salvage or to maximize my salvage attempts, like I do want it to be the rifleman. So, well, we are indiscriminately just trying to kill something. We'll go for the mech that I don't really have a lot of interest in salvage of.
Waiting for orders.
Can I do a called shot? I can. Center torso, please. That'll do nicely.
I need
And that's a dragon down. Alright.
Good to go.
I'm a little worried right now about the Vindicator. It is technically open on the torso, so I just want to keep him safe. And then my second priority would be the catapult. Keep staying safe. So the catapult's going to move in behind the Highlander. Like so. And just launch an indirect fire barrage. Because that's what it does. There we go. Now Walnuts can move up.
Enemy there.
I really wish I had the heat ventilation on this mech. How about SRMs and medium lasers? Damn, I kinda didn't want to kill it that easily. Oh well. Honestly, it's not a problem. Let's be honest, I wasn't getting a lot of salvage from that because I have no choice of salvage, so it would have been completely random. Okay.
Roger.
So now we just need to destroy the armory, which is guarded by turrets by the looks of it. So that's pretty easy.
Yes, Commander. Copy.
Getting a tight beam communication from a nearby ship commander and putting through. Free commander of the Iron Venom. That's good. Now I have to face associate with the name. Your name has become quite familiar to me as of late. Calling to parley, Bauman? If you want to finish this without further bloodshed, be willing to negotiate. I'm a great lover of bloodshed, Mr. Oliver, but neither am I squeamish about its necessity. Truth be told, this call was for my own benefit. I hate ordering the deaths of people I haven't looked in the eye. It feels so impersonal. Picking up a new hostile contact, Commander. It isn't the garrison. It looks like a hunter-killer lance and it's moving in fast. There, a proper, respectful killing. Your company deserves no less. I kinda like him. No, it sounds weird of a guy who's trying to kill us, but like I do appreciate the clarity of it, I guess. It's kind of neat. Seems really weird, I know. Someone's trying to kill you, it really shouldn't matter how they're trying to kill you, but at the same time, I can appreciate a level of,
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
a level of what he's talking about here. So we're taking care of the turrets. Large laser, SRM's off, let it have it. Should do it. There we go. One more to go.
One last turret.
And only problem is I don't think Battlecry is going to be able to shoot it. So instead, Battlecry will go for the large military building and try and take that down. Surprised it's still standing, to be honest. Commando. I was going to say, everything's moving in at Initiative Phase 4 makes me think that they're literally just light mechs. Which means that Hunter Team maybe. Killer Team, not so much. Now, that being said, there still is a downside here. The downside is that I was hoping for random rifleman salvage, and if we're being honest, I'm not going to get random rifleman salvage, because there is now light mech salvage to be gained, which, you know, knowing my luck, will totally be what I get. I do want that flamer using bastard out of the way, though. So let's get that flea. Probably shouldn't have actually used the catapult for that, given its capabilities to do other things, but
Standing by.
said, still kind of key. Okay. Let's put the medium building down. Go. There's still that one turret down there, but I'm not
Waiting for orders.
super worried about it.
I'm there.
And
This should be good.
javelin. Not much damage. Alright, so 3 light mechs to go. Commando, javelin. And have I seen the other one?
Barely hit, Commander.
There was something that fired an LRM at me. Oh, it's a flea. Okay, so the LRM was the javelin. Okay. So javelin, flea, and
System holding.
commando. Okay.
Light damage, Commander. What do you need?
Alright. Well, first I want this guy gone because he has the LRM capabilities. Now, okay, well, I'm not going to bother with a... If I can't fire a decent chunk of my weaponry, I'm not going to bother with a... the called shot. Just get a dose of laser and missile fire. Did open up his center torso, so that's good. Move the catapult up here. Should be the kill. There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
This mission just seems all wrong.
Rolling.
Like, seriously all wrong.
Gotcha.
It's like such a letdown to know that this was what I was getting for the Hunter Killer Lance.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, so we knocked down the flea. Which means I'll get a called shot with the Vindicator next turn. And in the meantime, I'm just going to burn some heat off of the Highlander by taking out this building.
Get to land to the LZ, Commander.
And it does give me the option to run if something changes here.
Brought it down, Commander.
Screw you, Commando. Alright, Unicorn, if you could do me a big favor and kill that flea, Oh. Moved it so you couldn't shoot him. Alright. Just the lasers into the commando then. Not a big deal. Still disappointed though. Always keen to use up any free called shot I get. Ooh, flamer. Doesn't matter, I plan to just beat one of you with my fist. Okay. Finish off the commando. Maybe. Ah, still alive.
Enemy met. Critical damage detected.
Commander?
And battle cry can smack away. There we go. One to go.
Salvage that.
Commander. On my
And
way.
actually we have a decent Highlander shooting ability on this turn.
Acknowledge.
And that does the job. And we probably have to kill... I probably have to kill that turret to finish things off.
Receiving you.
They usually make you do that, even though the turret is really... You know, I should have actually used just a sensor lock there. And then we could have killed it with Sidewinder. But oh well. That was my mistake.
Good to go.
There we go. Walnuts can get a line of sight on it. And LRM barrage. Just got 500 of them. Whew. Boom. Mission achieved.
Target destroyed.
Alright, sit back. I can collect you from where you are right now. Mission accomplished. Mother Bear has done its part, and our job here should be done. Captain Megorian has been safely recovered. Commander Moffrey, it is in my nature to fulfill my promises. What about Bauman? Is his jump ship still here? Negative, XO. He's long gone. Then our job is done. Dr. Murad, get Mother Bear its computer access, codes, files, whatever it needs. Everyone else, let's move Captain Megorian into the Leopard, and we're getting the hell out of here.
Mission successful.
This has been like a cool little storyline element, but without being like super difficult, which is nice. Hopefully I get some rifleman salvage off of that though. That would be ideal. I didn't. I got flea and locust salvage. Not what I wanted. A flea might be cool, but still. I've got 2 light mechs functional, and I barely ever use them, so. It's not super interesting. Of unknown origin, high orbit of around Tarragona. Reynold Yamaguchi, well, Commander, my thanks to you. My return to civilization has been assured. Let the ISF try to pry answers from Captain Megorian. I wish them luck and wash my hands of it. Never have to worry about his stupid derelict again. It'll be too soon. Best to you all, Yamaguchi out. Either he doesn't know that Megorian has no idea where the bombing group took the Dobrev, or he doesn't care. My money is on doesn't care. Hang on a second. We're getting a call from Mother Bear's platform. I'm putting it through. Commander, I have studied the Bauman Group files regarding the derelict, and my suspicions have been confirmed. What suspicions are those? That the Dobrev drifted into deep periphery from outside the boundaries of no space. The ship crew is long dead, victims of an ancient misjump that warped the vessel's hull and damaged its KF drive. Well, hold up. Setting aside the other craziest in what you just said, Dobrev is jump capable? Technically, yes. As I said, the ship's KF drive is damaged and perhaps unstable, but it is technically still operational for the time being. What the hell is this ship of yours? I believe the Dobrev is to be an artifact of General Kerensky's Exodus. Ooh. Those who do not know, the Kerensky Exodus is a big history-shaping thing. Thing in the BattleTech lore. So this is a huge deal. Commander, please listen to me. If what it's saying is true, the Dobrev may be the single most valuable discovery in living memory. We've stumbled on something bigger than all of us. We have to treat it with respect. Okay, let's say the Dobrev is really a leftover from Kerensky's Exodus. What does that mean for us? It means I need your help. My primary objective, the protection of New Volky's civilian population, has failed. Now I am compelled to report my failure to SLDF Central Command. With the Dobrev's navigation logs, I can attempt to do that, retrace the steps of Kerensky's Exodus, and find out what became of the Star League. Respectfully, you're off your gourd. I'm serious. If you think fools who follow Kerensky into Great Beyond are still out there somewhere, I've got a bridge to sell you. Okay, look, I know what is suggesting is a long shot, but just imagine it, Samir. A living Star League, a peaceful, enlightened civilization. Clans. Clans! Touched by the horrors of secession wars, imagine what they could teach the Inner Sphere. Say we consider you helping with this mission for years. What is in it for us? I need the Dobrev's navigation logs, not its payload. If you help me reclaim the ship, its remaining cargo is yours. All that you need to do is disconnect my main computer from the decaying platform and bring it aboard the Argo. We will find the Dobrev together. You'll want to recover my remaining combat drones as well, of course. There will be little sense in leaving them uncollected. Commander, we have a unique opportunity to expand the sphere of human knowledge, solve an age-old question, what truly became of the SLDF. We're on a standing. We have to accept it. I kind of agree. With the doc on this one, if the Dobrev is full of exotic weapons and mechs, I want a taste of that. Hell, not just a taste. I want the whole damn thing. It's worth a little risk on our part. Besides, my gut says that we can trust Mama Bear. She's your person. Should be a good one. We have an agreement then. Thank you, Commander. Please ensure that Dr. Murad is there to lead them. My memory core is not designed as a portable system, and it would be unfortunate if it got damaged in transit. Got a plan then. I'll start putting out some feelers. It may take a few months, but my friends in the gray market should be able to come up with something. Till then, let's get back to our typical routine. There's money to be made, work to be done. You know the drill. When we get to a new lead, I'll let you know where we're going. We need to do some mech repairs. Not really. We got one damaged mech. We got a rare item. PPU, AC++, PPC++, AC triple plus, comm system plus, medium laser plus, and gyro. Yeah, that's sexy. Okay. So, we're just going to do a quick repair on the Vindicator. So I'm going to take the Hunchback down and see what we can do with it. Let's see if we can refit it to be a little bit more awesome. So, let's see here. Thing is, we mostly have autocannon stuff, so I actually might go to the Zeus. Yeah, there's not really anything to do here. Like, there's a medium laser plus, but that's it. I'm not putting the PVC on it. Yeah, so we'll leave the Highlander up. It'll be the Zeus that gets the refit this time. So, Zeus. An AC5 replaced by an AC5 plus triple plus. Otherwise, this is good to go. So, that'll take one day. It's not too bad. I don't think I have anything else that's using an AC5. Is the Centurion using an AC5? Yes, it is. Okay, so we could put the AC5 plus plus on the Centurion, which is cool. There we go. That's all the work I want to do right now. I've only got 5 mechs operational. I'm already using a light mech in the Lance for anything else. And then ship upgrades. Yeah, we got the Recreation underway. Oh, I don't have a third med bay upgrade. I guess that would require that Habitat pod, the Gamma pod. So that'll probably be what I do next. Anyways, that's today's episode. I hope you enjoyed a return here. We got some interesting stuff here as we got a strange alien or a strange ancient AI to work with. That'll be weird and interesting, and we'll see where that goes. Until next time, remember the Iron Venom is deadly, and we bite hard. Also, subscribe, like, comment, all that usual stuff. I'm a tiny YouTube channel and would fully enjoy additional views, even if I do this purely for fun and no idea of, like, future getting any kind of money off the whole deal.